All right, before we start, gotta get this work area cleaned up before we start here. Get organized. Ugh. Bought a scale, said something about weighing diff fluid. I've never done that before. And 10 scale, I just always just filled it up. So yeah, had to go out and get a scale. There's that. Okay. Me and Ryan Dunford right there. Got that. Yeah. So let's get this cracking. All right, first up on this, diffs, man. They hit you right in the head with diffs first. First thing out. So bag A1. Got to get that out and get the diffs built. So, wow, right in the head. No shocks, no nothing. Well, plow. Diffs. so, so we got Ryan Dunford on camera. I got bag A, and this is what it calls for in the book here. So I'm gonna get that started. Poach it right here. Yeah, got the dip fluids in there and everything. So yeah, Merry Christmas to me. Yeah. So get what all they need out here. Here's an important step here. I don't know if you can see it, but it says make sure you use a scale accurate to 0.01 grams. And I didn't. I just went out and bought like a cheap scale from Walmart. I'm gonna take that back. Yeah, I just bought like the mainstay scale. Didn't even think about that, you know. So right now, I'm just filling the diffs up right now. Also, make sure you mark. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry about the bad lighting. Make sure you mark like 5K. Use a white paint pen like that. Mark like your diffs 5K, 7K on them. And then another thing is when you tighten these screws on the diffs, make sure you use that like a lug nut on a car. But yeah, make sure you tighten the diffs in that order. Going okay so far. Also, make sure you get all the air bubbles. Make sure all the bubbles float to the top of the disc when you tighten them, or not tighten them, but assembling them and adding the diff fluid. Make sure you get all the air bubbles floating, or all the air bubbles out. Use a shock pump or something like that if you have it. Like I said, I'm coming from 10 scale to this here, so kind of similar, but just larger. They use a 47 tooth on the gears here. So, yeah, just sitting and building. So, stay tuned. This right here is super helpful. Like I've built my diffs and they're like really tight. So I'm gonna watch this video. I was going by the instruction booklet, and when I built my diffs, like I said, they're just super tight. Like the screws are too tight or something. So I'm gonna watch Ryan here and go back through them and see what's up. But this is good that they done this video.
You'll see some parts that just aren't what they are. Maybe start by cutting open the grease, because I do use the black grease to grease the O-rings, and we'll go from here. So I am a person that kind of goes bag by bag for the most part, so I am only going to open bag A1.
And I'll post a link to this.
Sorry, other way.
Below.
A1.
Okay, this is the reason why it's good to watch, you know, the pros or the engineers build the cars. as he was saying, like the diff weights in the instruction booklet is not accurate. They did this car before COVID, and right when COVID was happening, some of the pins and stuff like that got changed and whatnot. But yeah, that's why it's good to, when the pros or engineers put out a video, that's why it's good to go through and really analyze and see
it would be 3 years.
how they were,
Okay. So
or the reason behind what they were doing and why they did it that way.
ones left over, so I'm going to swap out these still ones and put those off to the side. The rest of it for the front diff will stay. Okay, so my front diff, got my gear. Okay, first thing I always do is I make sure both bearings spin okay. They go on with the flange to the inside.